Hello guys, welcome back again to Netcode-Hub channel. Now in the previous video we talked about how to create an admin control panel, and after creating the controller we were able to launch the application and we had a login test displayed. This time around you're going to now design the page, a login page. But before we design login page, let's first talk about how to design a master layout, because you can see our master layout, that is the master of the page. So all page or all sub pages that you're going to create, they're going to be loaded through the master layout. So the master layout is going to have the general view. So when you check this on top here, all these are the master layout, and this is the page that needs to be loaded into the master layout. So let's first talk about how to generate that. Here we are going to use a bootstrap. So if you are actually good in bootstrap, then you're good to go. But if you're not, you can actually go to bootstrap.com, their site, and you can actually going to copy some of the nav bars and some of the components there and utilize it in our application. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to be using here is our nav bar. So you can see you're going to copy any of this nav bar and utilize that. Okay, so in our master page, this is what you're going to do. You're going to create our master page. We're not going to use the default one that's been brought by the application that we created. So if you go to, that is the home views, if you go to shared folder, you can see we have a master page, that's a layout page. Let's create another layout. Let's create another page. Right click on this, the shared, go to add, and then click on view. And now with this view, you're going to name it as admin layout. So admin master. So admin master. Okay, so we're going to make it an admin master page. Okay, or admin master layout. Let's use layout. Okay, and now since you're not going to use in layout for that because that is a master page that you are creating, so uncheck that. And now let's click on add. So let's add this. So while this is added, you're going to add few things here. Now under this side, you're going to add viewbag.title. So let's add this. That's the view bag. So view bag dot title. So this is going to hold the title that you're going to pass in. But for the time's sake, I have there over here. So I'm going to copy that. Then I explain to you on how we going about that. So when I check my page here, that's my personal document. So I have it over here. Now this for user. Let's go in for the let's go in for this. So this for user, but I want the one for the admin. So there's an admin page. So from the document, I'm going to copy from this side. So I want to start actually from this side. Okay, now let's make a copy from this side up to, that's the master page. So going up there to this place, yeah, so that's the master page. Let's copy this page, and in application, so this one, you're going to highlight everything. You're going to paste this here. So you paste this here. Now what is this trying to actually say? Check here. Now you have a master page. Now these are the references that we need to actually add to our project. Bootstrap. So let's see. Do you have bootstrap here? So you're not having this bootstrap. So bootstrap.js, we need bootstrap.band.js. We need all these files. So here you can download the bootstrap online. When you check your project, this type, the check content, because we have bootstrap here, drag and drop it. Now when you go to scripts, you also have bootstrap over there, and you have all these files. You can just drag them and drop it. So pause the video, make sure you have the same thing. And now with this font awesome, it is just a font which contains a lot of tools that we can be using. So you can just download it on the internet. It is free. Then we add it. So we are going to add this to our page. So I have them here. So I'll just go to my images. I have local disk. I have projects over here. Not that. Projects. Now it is 2017. Let me open that, because I have bootstrap here and I have font awesome as well. So let's first copy this bootstrap, and in application in our project, we're going to add a bootstrap. So right click on your project and now go to paste. So let's paste this to our project. It's been added. Now let's add the other one as well, and that is let's see, and that's supposed to be when you go to contents. Let's see, that's the font awesome. So when you open the font awesome, you can see it has the SVGs, and these are the shapes that we can actually be using in a project. Okay, so regular, you can see we have also, so for address bar, calendar, and etc. we have them all here. So let's copy this font awesome and now we paste it into our content. So we paste it here so that we can actually match exactly what we have here. So content slash, then using this third symbol means you're looping through the roots of the project. So that's the root. We wait for this to be added to our project, then we have all the files here. So make sure you have jquery.validate.unobtrusive.js, jquery.validate.js, jquery, font awesome.js. So you can see this CSS and this JS. You have bootstrap.js, so the CS. You have bootstrap.bundle.js. Okay, and you have them added. So these are the scripts and the file, CSS file that you're going to be using in our page. Now aside from having this, let's wait for this to load, then we move on. Now you can see from this navbar, we picked it from, when you go to a project, so navbar, you pick it from here. So this navbar or any one of these. So you can see we have this navbar here. So we just have to copy this, and now this is the content. You can actually just grab that, and now instead of the navbar light, you can make it navbar dark, BG dark, and you're going to have this form. Okay, so that's what we copied. So we copy this. So you need not to type everything. Just go to bootstrap.com and documentation. You're going to have a component, copy everything here and paste it there. Now when you paste it, where are you going to paste it? That's what the next thing I'm going to teach you. Now when you check here, you can see we have the body tag opening. So make sure you have it under body tag opening. There is the title, and it's going to hold all the sub pages title that they brought in. Now there is the body, so you have body tag opening, and we have the closing over here. Okay, so in that, this is the header. So you can see we have the list. When you check the bootstrap, you can see each has a list. So now we are editing the list and we're passing in what you want to actually display over there. So as you can see, but for now, that's what we're going to do. Instead of grabbing this, we are going to comment all this one after the other. So let's copy this, then let's comment it. So this is a comment. You comment this. Let's comment it. Let's also comment this one because we haven't activated them yet. So let's comment all of them. We comment this too, and let's comment this as well. Comment this, and now let's comment this also. So let's see. Now you can see that when you run this, so you can see we have only page here as home page. We have a link. This they are commented, so they're not going to be displayed, and we have the navbar closed. So exactly what you see here, and we have taken off these ones, and we have the displayed over there. Now the next thing to do here is when you see when it comes to the body, you can see we have container fluid. Now this container fluid is taking the width and the breadth of the page, and now inside that we are creating a row. Now remember that each row contains 12 columns, and now here with the 12 columns we're going to make it a division into the subview that we're going to create. So here we define the row, and now to render a sub page into this main page, we have to use an attribute called as a render body. This render body method is going to render all the sub pages in it. And you can see we have a last page as footer, so that's the row, and the column here is 12 because here we are not dividing any. So column 12, and now we are saying copy at what date, and now and instead of this we can pass in multi-vendor application. So multi-vendor application. Let's pass in a hyphen. Okay. So now with this, let's save this. And now how are you going to run this? You must first add the view to run this. So as you can see, let's go to controller. Now this index, right click and go to add view. So you have added the view already, and now you have this. So instead of here, we're going to specify the layout. So let's say this is a layout, Okay, so layout is equal to, then let's pass in, so that is the views, so view slash, then shared, okay, slash, then what is the name of the view? That's the admin master layout, so admin master layout. Okay, so .cshtml, so that is our view. So let's save this, let's run this, Control plus F5, let's run and see if actually it is working. But here we have to add this first, so let's save this, let's run this again. So let's run this, Control plus F5, let's run it and see what's actually going to happen in our page now. So we wait for this to load, then we see. So we can see that we have created our master page, and that's our master page. So all the side pages that you're going to be creating, they're going to load into this admin master page when they are the admin related. But when they are user related, you have to create a user master page as well. So for the admin, you can see now we have the admin, and now if you actually check this, you can see we have them here. So we have home link and we have MVC application. So let's change this MVC application and let's clear this login. So let's change the MVC application, and now in our master page, admin master page, we are going to edit this, and I will change this to multi-vendor. So multi-vendor, okay, app. So multi-vendor app. Now let's save that, and as you can see from here, we have this nav bars over here, and that is okay. So let's save this, let's refresh, and now this must change from MVC app to multi-vendor app. Okay, so let's wait for it to be loaded. Now you can see it has now changed. Now when you minimize this, let's see what's going to happen. As soon as I minimize it, you can see we have it as a drop down, and we can actually have the look and feel of it. And this is a page that has been rendered. So this is a login page that has been rendered in here. So that is it for this video. So today we've talked about how to create a master page to application, and next video we'll talk about how to create a design the login page, and then we move on little by little. You get there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is clear, and hopefully I'm going to see you in the next video.